Hey guys, and thank you so much for coming to my channel. I'm so excited to be showing you this new look that I did based off of Seokjin's Epiphany for the new BTS comeback Love Yourself Answer. I went ahead and went with the rain scene, which I will hopefully be able to plug within this video so that you guys can see what I based it off of. And I'm just happy to have done this video. Epiphany should have just dropped yesterday by the time I dropped this video, so it's fairly new and I was just so excited to do it that I had to turn it into a look and immediately record it. So if you like this look, and I hope you do, go ahead and keep watching. So to start off this look, I'm just going to go in with 2 pumps of my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. So with that primer on, I'm just going to go ahead and square the brows away. Same way I did it before. I'm going to start with my Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow in medium and then go into my Flawless Brow Trio by BH Cosmetics, also in medium, and then go ahead and outline them in concealer to get them squared away. You know when your brushes are clean and your face is feeling nice and your brows are freshly like tweezed or waxed or threaded and everything is just gliding on? That's what I'm feeling right now. Like I feel so good. If I had to leave right now and walk out like this, I would. But we're not, because I'm really excited to do this look for you guys. But, okay eyebrows. But anyway, so eyebrows are on, concealer. I use really minimal concealer just to frame them out. I keep looking at myself in the mirror because I'm really liking my eyebrows today. So I have a feeling it's going to be a really good look, which it should be because I've been thinking about it forever. What time is it? It's noon, so I've been thinking about this look ever since Jintro came out 4 hours ago. So on to the main part of the show, which are the eyes. The main colors that I noticed are a gray, gunmetal gray, white, yellow, and green undertones. From the scene where he's in the rain and he's just looking up and he's looking so beautiful. Thank you, Jin. That scene, that's the one that we're going after. So I'm going to be using those colors, obviously. I think I want to do a halo eye and just really have all those colors really pop. So let's get started. I'm kind of winging this, but by the time you're at this point, you would have seen the final look from the intro. And you like it because you're this far, so that's okay. First things first, priming our eyes. I'm not going to go in with a white eyeshadow base because I'm working with such dark colors. It's almost useless, so I'm just going to go in with a clear eyeshadow base that dries down sticky but clear. Okay, so primer down, we are going to just lay down a base. The base is going to be a mixture between black and green to get that green undertone but also stay with the dark colors. So I actually have a few perfect colors for the undertones that we're going for. I have a green from my NYX Brights palette. I have a black from my NYX Fire palette. And there's also this dark shimmer. You guys probably can't even see it, but it's a really dark shimmer with green tealish undertones. So I might pop that on just to kind of get an extra oomph. So, taking the green from the NYX Bright palette, I'm going to go over that lightly just to secure a sort of undertone hint of green in there. So now that we have our base down, I'm going to go in with the first color for our nice little whatever this is, and it is actually a lipstick. I'm using the NYX Liquid Suede in Go Rogue, and I'm going to put that on the 2 outer ends of my lid to start forming that ring halo. this now, you'll notice that I actually did the whole halo with the gunmetal gray because I feel like it would be better to go ahead and lighten the gray as I go in rather than trying to blend a liquid like that. So I just put the whole thing, and then as I layer, it'll become lighter and get our final product. So to layer, I am actually taking the NYX eyeshadow base in white. I know it's a cream and I know it's a cream and that can be kind of adverse when it comes to blending, but it's gonna give me the best ombre and gradient that I could possibly get, and I'll set it with a white eyeshadow. So to reinforce that gradient that we put down with that cream base, I am going to use White Lightning, which is a white shadow by Star Crushed Minerals, and reinforce that gradient. Very lightly because I don't want to put too many layers because that's when things start cracking and getting gloopy. Okay, so I've set it with the white. You know when you like one eye better than another? I really like this eye. I really like the gradient that's going on with this one. And this one is like the ugly cousin that's trying to be like their older cousin, and they haven't hit it yet. But we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back because that's what we do. That's what we do. So to start finishing off this gradient, I'm going to go in with another Star Crushed Mineral pigment. It is a silver, and the shade is Crystal Cravings. I believe I used it in my last video. I do really like the pigment, actually. If it didn't get all over the place, I would be using it all the time. But I'm going to go in with that, and that's going to also go on the center of the lid to really pop where I'm trying to make the white most prominent and also give a nice shimmer. So to add one final pop, I'm going to take my NYX white liner. I know we're using a lot of NYX products today, but I'm going to take my white NYX liner. So for foundation for this look, I'm using the same foundation that I used last time, which are my Pro Filter Soft Matte in 410 and also my Maybelline in 335. But I am actually not mixing them this time. I'm going to place them in different parts of the face to give a soft sort of contour and highlight without having to go that extra layer. now that that's all blended, I'm going to go back in with the 335 just to cover up any dark spots that weren't covered the first time. So now that foundation is all blended in and we're done with that part, I'm going to go back into the under eyes and pop some yellow under to get that pop of color that Seokjin's hair created in the video and the part that we're imitating. So the yellow that I'm using today will be from our NYX Fire palette. It is the second one in the collection, and I'm just going to put that under the under eye and make it pop. So I add a nice little pop in the inner corner. I went in with the gold that is in the Fire palette. It's right next to the yellow that I just used, and put that on the inner corner of the eye. And then to kind of tone it down as we spread out, because Seokjin's hair was a little orange, I'm going to take just a smidget, just a bit of orange on the end to kind of blend it out to slowly get dark. Okay, so that is on. We have a nice little gold to orange ombre going, just like how his hair was working, just like how his hair goes from root to tip. So I actually really love it. Obviously it needs some lashes because I'm looking a little bare right now as I keep looking at myself in the mirror, but it's a really good look. I love the way it's turned out so far. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm wrapping up this video. We still have stuff to do. Okay, so those are all popped on. I went ahead and just finished everything up. I actually did a white mascara on the bottom to add a little extra pizzazz to the look. I really like the way it's looking and the way it's standing out against the yellow. And I also went ahead and did 2 white lines on the side of my eyebrow. I used to have 2 cuts there that I used to do all the time with concealer. So it was just like a little tribute to myself, and I like the way it looks because the rain are in lines in the music video. So it's almost like an extra little tribute if you're looking close enough, but mostly it's just a nice little pop of white. I might add it to this eyebrow, but if it wasn't in the intro, then the answer was no. Think I'm gonna do it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this. It's just my passion to do makeup. I love showing you guys what comes out of my mind and what I can put onto my face. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't watched my last video, which is the 4 o'clock video where I did a halo eye in tribute to RM and V, go ahead and watch that. I'll hopefully be able to leave the link somewhere where you can find it. And see you next time. Bye!